Next article from Search Engine Journal. Bing previews AI citation share for Webmaster Tools. So I was so happy to see this. I actually visit Bing Webmaster Tools quite often. We look at it for our clients and for our own brands. And I think it's just great how Microsoft for Copilot is literally leading here. And I just literally am very, very happy that finally Microsoft is leading in something search related. It's literally like, as someone that's been doing this for many, many years, we've seen the MSN, then Live, then Bing, search wars with Google over the many, many, many decades. And now all of a sudden with AI, this doesn't mean market share, but for businesses and marketers and brand managers, they now have some actual data that's going to the source of, prompts that are showing, citations that are showing that type of data. I think it's great. I think it's a huge win for Bing, huge win for Copilot. I just employ and just really just hope that ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini, you would think Google, seriously, we keep saying this. Every time there's a new tool that comes out, we keep literally saying the same thing. Like, hello, Google, right? Like, you have Google Search Console, just have a section that says Gemini and have all the data right there. Why is that so hard to do? Heck, make people pay for it. I would gladly pay for it, right? So, and I'm sure tons of other folks would too. So, the point is, and it's not that Google's hurting for money, right? Let's be real, right? Their stock today was at an all-time high. So I have no sympathy for they can't afford to do it. Of course they can. So remember, folks that are listening, our allegiance is to you. People listening, businesses, marketers, not the big fortune companies that aren't listening to us. So Catherine, John, what do you guys think on this?
One thing that popped in my head is that in today's AI world, right, each platform that's out has just really tried to find a way to differentiate themselves, because ChatGPT still is the main thing that people think of when they think of AI engines. Gemini is pretty prominent because of how it's in with Google, and Claude has its niche. I like to see Copilot carving out its sort of niche by they were the first and they're the only, I believe, right now that give us data through Bing's Webmaster Tools. So it's not, they don't have the biggest market share of AI users. However, it's really nice to see the data, because we talk about citations all the time and how you need to figure out where you're being mentioned and capitalize on that, because it's not just your website anymore. We've talked about this. It's nice to see how it's relevant and where you stand with it. Like, I just did a search in AI a little while ago, and I basically asked ChatGPT to tell me where it got its sources, and it did. I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that one. I just wish they would tell that I would know that data more often.
Yeah, I agree. John, what do you think of this?
I think it's good because I want Microsoft and Bing to do well, only because Google has such a large share of search right now that we all know that Google's just become like complacent, right? They just do whatever. They don't really care. And if the real competitor actually comes in and can at least put a dent in what they're doing, we might see some real innovation in search and AI stuff, and not just have the same product for years and years on end. I think the competition will breed innovation, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, very well said.
Very
nice. Just take a moment now and just let everyone know that this is the Brick Marketing Live podcast. Everyone can, we're streaming live now on the brickmarketing.com/live URL, on the Brick Marketing LinkedIn account, and also on our Facebook page. But also, if you don't have time to watch us live or listen to us live, you can also check us out and download on the Brick Marketing Live podcast at every major podcast platform. So just want to let everyone know of that.